Okay, listen, hey, how you guys doing? This is a Dragon Ball podcast that we're doing. There's no name for it yet. The goal here is to sit here and to shoot the shit, talk the shit about Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? Something that we do normally when we're in the VC. But Waka had the good idea to say, yo, what if we just record that shit? Put that shit up on YouTube where people can hear us. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Waka, that's a good idea. I'm gonna take that shit and I'm gonna pretend it was my idea and roll it in here. But you know, I can't do that. Right now,
This nigga.
I will ask the rest of these niggas to introduce themselves. Starting with Bucket, because Bucket is the first person that's next to me in here.
Yo, I'm Bucket. I am a Dragon Ball Super hater, and I'm gonna stand tall on that. That's it.
Stand on business. The next person is Waka.
Hello. I'm Walker Damon. Obviously this was my idea because who else can come up with such great ideas? I am a Dragon Ball fan of long time. I love GT. Fuck out of here. That's basically it, really. It's also
Yeah. Next person, South, by all means.
Oh, right. I'm Soused. I like Dragon Ball, and I'm praying that this podcast is the only thing that happen when Taco Bell releases their new Mountain Dew flavor.
people still drink Mountain Dew.
South, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
start this Baja Blast shit up in here, I'm gonna start breaking things.
Well, that we're
I'm
not starting.
gonna start.
Just move on to the
I'm
next
just
person.
saying, I'm gonna start tearing shit up in here.
But just move on.
Excuse-
Move on to the next
Yo,
person.
my
Person
nigga, yo, my
drinking
nigga.
that
I'm
fucking-
just, yo, yo, Sal, don't test me right now, yo. Don't test me. Just don't test me. You just don't have to. You just don't have to do it. Just don't have to do it, bro. Choose another way. Get help. Excuses, by all means, please.
Hello.
Oh
My name
shit.
is Issues.
Yeah.
I'm a Dragon Ball artist. Well, not Dragon Ball artist, but mostly Dragon Ball.
It's his art that's in there right there.
Yes, it is. That's
yeah,
his. That's his art in the background. Listen, if I ever post it somewhere, I'm gonna make sure I put the link in there so you guys can get. Cause I know you posted it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cheetah. Go Cheetah. Go Cheetah. Also, I know these guys didn't say it, but Slouch slays pussy. Excuse no, stop.
Really?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's all he does. That's all he does.
I'm running-
That's all he does.
I mute for a second, and it's people don't even know that stuff. No one knows this. What's the point?
Last but not
He
least,
looks like Boris Cujo.
he does look like Boris
Excuse me,
Kujo.
says the
He
N-word.
does.
Listen,
He
sometimes
does.
do
He.
that, but it's okay. We love him.
This is also true. Both of those things are true. South does look like Boris Cujo, and then Susan says the N word.
That's
Last
not
but last.
Also,
Okay.
excuses is issues over there. We call him excuses because we didn't know how to pronounce his name at the time. So
Yeah, that's
Right.
my fault. That's my fault. Last but not least, this is your boy BLAQ. I'm gonna try to host this to the best of my abilities. Normally it's South, but
You're a real
because it's the
nigga.
first one,
a strong nigga.
because it's the first one, I'm gonna do it.
Homies down.
Um. Well, I mean, listen, you know me. Yeah, you know, you should know me from Twitter. I draw thirsty women and thirsty women accessories. That's what I deal
Thirsty
in.
women and thirsty women accessories.
I love Dragon Ball. Recent favorite of mine is Daima. You know what I'm saying? Think that shit's heat. Think that's peak. But eventually, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see when we get in here. We'll see when we start talking. The first order of business is the topic of today. What is the topic of today?
The topic of today so happens to be about Daima.
Mm.
Oh my.
It's gonna be about Daima. Yes, it is.
So,
Yes.
Buckethead artist, what do you think about? We're talking about the first topic, Dragon Ball Daima.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get
Generally.
everyone's opinions, but let's start with Bucket over here. Like,
It was okay. It was cool. It was I could have do without it, truthfully. That
mm,
had no impact on my life whatsoever.
Mm.
mm,
Just mid.
mm,
Mm.
mm, mm,
Mm.
mm,
Mm.
mm.
He doesn't know what he's talking about, but we forgive. We forgive. We forgive.
Hey, listen,
We
hey,
forgive.
listen. Excuses. How do you feel about Dragon Ball Daima?
I think it was all right
Yes,
for the
sir.
most part.
Yes, sir.
I think it like
Mhm.
the first half was done pretty well, but around like episode 7, it just slowed down like for no reason.
I ain't mad at it. I
Like,
ain't mad at it.
Mm.
and then at the last half, peaked. But I digress.
Mm.
To the same floor as always, Pete.
I'm saying for
Now,
as always.
SOUSEDLOUSE, the slayer of viscous innards. How do you feel about Dragon Ball Daima?
I'll give my opinion
I'm
if you
sorry,
stop
son.
bringing that up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you want us to lie, South? Never.
Yes,
Okay. I
please.
stand on business. I'll never in this podcast lie.
I thought Daima looked great. It's about as great as anything with a whole bunch of pastels could possibly look in 2025. And if they're gonna make more
That is
shows, I
true.
hope it looks as good as Daima.
X.
Okay. Now, my opinion. Did y'all hear that thunder in the background? Hopefully, y'all didn't hear that.
Mm-mm.
My opinion is that I don't have an opinion because I haven't watched Dragon Ball Daima. I've only ever seen some clips. I know what happens, but I have yet to watch it because I was waiting for it to come out in English. Because Stephanie Natalie, you ain't gonna rob me of that.
Definitely
Anyways, how do you feel about Dragon Ball Daima, Sir
Me?
Black?
Thought that was peak.
Yes.
Okay. Thought it was
Oh.
damn good.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I had finished watching Super and I was like, the fuck is this? Okay. I ignored Super for the majority of it. Only started paying attention during the Future Saga. And Future Saga was alright.
Mm-hmm.
Turning of Power
Same.
was alright. But Super just it felt nice. It felt nice looking at the characters. It felt nice seeing Vegeta.
Mm.
Not on that pride bullshit because I was tired.
Mm. That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair.
I was tired. Now we can get into the discussion. How are we gonna start this? Because we could talk about a number of things. We could talk about how Waka didn't watch that shit. I don't know what's wrong with him. We could talk about
I
how
am busy and I want to watch it with my brother but I got no long HDMI cord to run it to the TV. So
we could talk about how, with the exception of Waka, we all was in here watching that shit, and my man Bucket was over here subtweeting talking about yo this shit trash, and I'm like yo hold on, we watching the same shit, we're watching it together. Bucket is just chilling, he's watching this whatever, and then when he tweets he's like nah nigga this shit nah. I'm like that's crazy.
I wasn't trying to be a Debbie Downer, but it felt like it was trying to recreate what the original Dragon Ball was, but it just completely missed the mark because who's gonna fuck with Goku? Nobody. Nobody could fuck with Goku. It was really just two stoic characters, a kid, and then Goku roaming about. While the two stoic characters, they explain to you all the dangers that are up ahead and how to avoid them. Right? It was just boring. I mean, didn't really feel like an adventure.
could say it was Goku time. Anyways, Black, not Lonely Black, but excuses and South over there. How do you feel about that opinion?
I think it's like correct. Is what happened basically.
Yeah, when it was going on, I did ask Bucket about it, and Bucket was like, "Yo, it's the fucking it's the way that they travel around. It's the craft. Like if they was on foot, it'd be one thing, but like they keep getting in the craft. That's how they move, and like you can see them fly over places that could be interesting. You could see them fly over. If this was any other show, they would be walking and they'll be dealing with the people that live there, dealing with the environment, going on an actual adventure. But it's like it just wasn't really going that way.
Mm-hmm. It just didn't move me.
Just didn't move me. It was so uneventful. That's quite interesting.
It was
Now-
wholesome, though. I'll give it that. But like the way they advertised it, I expected to see like OG Dragon Ball. I get that same feeling, and I did not get that. And I'm still salty that we did not get to see the Nimbus that much. Very angry about that.
Mm.
But I'll come to terms with it.
Not even the fusion bug, but
Not
okay.
Yeah,
Ooh, the
even
fusion
the
bug, man.
fusion bug, bro.
that was the biggest tease ever.
Thought it was gonna happen. I really thought it was gonna.
Okay, okay. So what about Super Saiyan 4?
Hold on. South didn't say
That was
nothing.
quite
South
the
didn't say
surprise.
nothing. Hold on. South didn't.
Okay,
I
okay.
said
Hold on,
something
hold on,
before.
hold on.
Oh wait, you
I was
didn't.
asked to respond to an opinion, and I said, "Hey, that's an opinion."
Oh. Okay. That's okay. That's how you want. That's how you want to do it,
Okay.
South. That's how.
Yeah.
That's how you want to do it.
Mm.
Okay, South.
What do you think about the fusion bug at least, Sal? So you have how about that little tease that didn't do anything at
I
all?
broke my
Contributed
ankles.
nothing
There's
to the
nothing else
story.
to say.
You broke your ankles. That's
No,
that's
it
real.
broke
Hand on
my
shoulder.
ankles.
Yeah, it broke your ankles. That's a realist thing to say. Hand on shoulder.
Hand on shoulder.
Hand on shoulder. That's real. No, that's real. That's real. You never just fold it. Ankles broke, fold down as someone as they just skirt around you. That's crazy. That's real.
Thought it
I
was
just
gonna
feel that way.
happen. Nah.
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
But BLAQ, respond to buckets.
On the bucket.
Why don't you?
I did. I was like, I agree with him. Cause like I said, we talked about it. I agree with him. I was like, yeah, it was Well, listen. I like Daima, okay, but I do have my criticism, and that was one of it. It's like I will take an adventure, like on foot adventure, any day of the week over like them traveling from place to place in like some vehicle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess the scale of the demon world didn't have to be so huge that they had to do that. But I mean, eh, what can you do? I'm interested in knowing how many episodes did they have though. Like, did they have to have 20? What is it? 22, 23?
Was it?
Episodes
Whoa,
was
I
Daima.
kind of forgot. I thought it was like 40.
40 episodes. Nah.
Yeah,
That's a short 20-something episode anime.
yeah, I wonder if they
Right, South?
Yeah,
only
20.
had.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, it was pretty
Huh.
short.
I think that animation lasted so long.
Yeah, the animation was clean. It was clean as hell.
Yeah, that the animation was the best part for me.
Yeah, I respect that.
Okay, so now what about Super Saiyan 4? You know, everybody's favorite transformation. You know what I'm talking
I'm gonna
about.
be honest, man.
Mm.
That whole like the Mechian shit. I don't know. That like it was cool. I guess it felt. I don't know. I just felt like it was about time he got a transformation, so he just got it. That's what it felt like. There was no build up to it. It was just it's time to go for. And did I eat it up? Yes, I did. But afterwards, I felt bad.
It's foreign time, y'all.
But after that, you felt bad, Joe.
All over the audience.
Man found out the price for the meal before he ate it, and then he's like, "Oh man, what I'm gonna do? I already ordered it." They gave you the food and the bill at the same time.
Oh my goodness. I've had that happen.
I
Anyways,
remember. Oh, go.
What do you think, BLAQ? Yeah.
So
No,
I
ask you
remember
what you think. Go ahead.
the Super Saiyan 4. Listen, I got no attachment to the Super Saiyan 4 from GT. I don't have it. I don't have one. All right. So I don't know what y'all on about. I think that shit was good. I think it's cool. All right. When Goku turned Super Saiyan 2, he trained in the background, got it. Goku turned Super Saiyan 3, trained in the background, got it. So I don't understand why there's a problem that he trained in the background for Super Saiyan 4 and then got it. Like I don't understand what the problem is. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't understand the problem.
Okay.
It's not even that. It's more so like he couldn't reach it without that Namekian's help, and that something about that kind of bothers me.
Well, he always needs help to get it, and if anything, the bigger problem is what does that mean that Blood's waves and Namekian magic are the same? Is that all magic? Was it always magic? Who knows?
That nigga got his tail.
Or are Saiyans actually demons?
Yeah, nigga. No,
Yeah,
we're
Is
not going
everything
there.
with pointy
Stop.
ears demons? Is Magic Carrot a
Stop.
demon?
Yo, when they're great apes, they do have pointy ears, yo.
yes, sir. I didn't
Stop.
remember. I
Is
forgot.
Great Ape actually a curse on Saiyans for being evil? Hold up. Word?
Oh yeah, because the
What?
righteous Saiyan is the Super Saiyan
That's
God.
good Saiyans.
Yeah, the ones that turn into Super Saiyan God. The original Super, if I remember correctly, hold on, don't quote me. If I remember correctly,
Don't quote me.
is there's like a good Saiyan clan and then there's a bad one, and the ones that we see are the bad ones because they eventually wiped out the good ones, and the good ones were the ones that harness the power of Super Saiyan God. I think, if I remember correctly, this is all like background information. I think from expanded universe shit like legends and shit, data books and all that stuff.
Because I never heard of that before.
Mm.
It's actually
It was
pretty
all the
interesting.
battle of gods.
They mentioned about like maybe I think that's
They explained the whole backstory. There were like 5 righteous Saiyans, all poured their power into one other Saiyan,
hmm.
and he was able to fight them off for a little bit,
Yes.
and then he vanished.
Now,
get to that.
does that mean he's the original Super Saiyan? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I think that's a totally separate legend in itself.
As a different. I thought it was Bardock for a
I
while,
believe it's
but it's like
Bardock.
nah.
I want to believe it's Bardock. That's my delusion, and I'm living in it.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it
y'all,
okay?
y'all talking about that friggin' OVA?
But like,
Yes, sir.
yeah, he did go back in time though. He did kind of go back in
Nigga,
time.
how the hell he go back in his ass got fried. He ain't go back in time, nigga. That's a what if.
Mm.
That ain't real. That ain't
I mean, we
he
got
ain't even
magic.
real.
We got magic in Dragon Ball, so I guess it's possible now.
Mm. I mean,
So
hold on.
Frieza's blast
Magic
is
was
happening.
always there. Magic was always there. Don't do that, Bucket. Don't do that.
I ain't
That's
saying
true. That is true.
but Frieza's blast just send this nigga back in time.
I mean, Goku got absorbed by his own spirit bomb and came out the shit okay. With Ultra
That's,
Instinct.
know?
the spirit bomb shouldn't hurt Goku. It doesn't. It can't hurt.
Listen, don't
It doesn't
you over
hurt.
here getting mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the Super Riders.
It didn't hurt that nigga. I think. Did it hurt that nigga in the anime?
I
Did he
mean,
struggle when he got.
Lost his shirt,
lost his
so
shirt.
maybe it did.
Yeah.
He always loses his shirt. That's not the same thing.
Well, I
Maybe
mean,
the
if
clothes
it's
were made by. I don't
No.
know. Go ahead.
the more these men
Go
lose their clothes, the stronger they get. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Vegeta
that's
loses
how
his
it is,
gloves,
you know?
he
Maybe
becomes
the
all
clothes were
powerful.
made by an evil corporation.
Evil corporation.
Yeah, maybe the clothes were made by an evil corporation, and that's why they burnt off. But absorbing the spirit bomb is merely just absorbing a bunch of positive energy.
Mm.
It's free real estate.
Mm.
That's all it is.
Free real estate?
What would have
That's
happened
free
if
real estate.
you
Oh, look,
turned
I've
the spirit bomb back on him, though?
Say it again. Oh, what would happen if Boo
They-
would have turned the spirit bomb back at him?
Yeah,
Hey, that's a very good
since we're
question,
saying he wouldn't
actually.
die.
No, I think and it like wouldn't it be like a concussive type shit where like it would just push him back? Like you're in the spirit bomb and you're just gonna be flying in space for quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it explode though?
The spirit bomb does the spirit bomb explode? Oh wait,
Does
the
it?
spirit bomb does explode.
Oh, yeah. I think it did with Frieza and with
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Well, I don't think it was an explosion with Vegeta. It kind of just went into the air and like dispersed or
Mm.
whatever.
Oh,
It was like a
He ex-
lightning-ish effect.
Hmm.
Like all of his best struggles, it happened off screen. Cass got a breather and then he just zooms back down.
Hilarious. Hold on. So
mm.
okay. This if I can there's no way to pause this, right?
different issue. Anyways.
Yeah, okay, no, I hear you. We hear you.
Later. Anyways, okay. Now going back to the whole Super Saiyan 4 thing, because we're not touching the spirit bomb again.
Mhm.
It's trash. Design is not good, in my opinion. It's nice to see Super Saiyan 4, but the design is not good. Makes me
you
think that Toriyama
just wrong.
Vegeta and was like, oh, that's Goku.
You just live in the wrongness. That's what you doing.
I'm just living the wrongness. No,
Yeah.
listen, this nigga said he has no attachment to the original way Super Saiyan 4 was gained. He doesn't know anything about the history. He doesn't know anything about the truth. He definitely doesn't know that his pants is on backwards.
This
So,
nigga just
I
said I'm
can't
a
help
Super
that.
Saiyan 4 truther. That's what he just said to me.
All right, that's what I am. You can cry now. Here's your tissue.
Tell me why his clothes don't make sense though.
Magic.
Yeah,
That shit has always bothered me. Like,
Magic.
part of it is still like the shirt, but
Magic.
like
Magic. Magic.
Magic? And you talking about the original
we're
Super
at
Saiyan
for.
4?
Hey, Magic.
Oh, the
It's a
original
new
Super
body.
Saiyan 4. That's what you talking about?
He gets a new body.
He just turns into an adult, right? Like just from the kid body to adult.
No,
Okay.
no. He turns into his peak evolution form, and that just
Okay.
happens to have different clothes.
Okay, so he goes from
It's a
baby man
space-time
to
continuum.
adult.
It's
'Cause-
a space-time continuism thing.
Okay.
You wouldn't get it.
Okay,
All right, you wouldn't get it.
gotcha.
Just turns them into their peak evolution form. Ironically, for the peak is a peak transformation. Isn't that something?
Gotcha. Just
This nigga has a
No lies
tail for
told.
crying out loud.
uh,
No lies. So you hear that? Cosign. Do you hear that? That's crazy. That's amazing. Look at that. I love this nigga.
so you're just sitting here telling us it was a bad idea, and they had to just
It was a
mess with the
bad
design
idea
to
to
just-
add it. There was no build up. The design is just
Oh, you're confused.
crazy.
I'm
It's
talking
too
about
much
original
red.
Super Saiyan 4. It was a bad idea to add it. Yes.
no,
Yes, that's yeah.
no. I'm talking about new Super Saiyan 4.
Oh,
That's
so
not-
new
that's not
Super Saiyan
possible.
4? You mean peak?
Peak?
You mean
The peak
peak?
of trash is still in the dumpster.
When he
You know what I'm saying?
so I like how he actually started to take some giant ape properties. Okay, his arms are bigger. He is bigger overall. The red fur, the red hair makes more sense than the black hair. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that. That don't.
Mm.
I don't like the
I
red
almost
hair.
said something.
It's way too much
I
red
almost said
going
something
on.
obscene.
Way
It's
too
way
much
too much
red.
red.
It's way too much.
The freaking fur on his arms just.
Yo,
looks
you
weird.
would not
maybe
say
it's
that
the
about
yellow eyes,
Gogeta.
but-
You would not say that about Gogeta. So I don't know what we
Difference with
doing here.
Vegeta
Vegeta-
don't look like that.
The
Vegeta don't
difference
look
with
like that.
Vegeta, he has what, blue eyes, I think, and he
Yeah.
got on,
Yes,
he got
brown
on
fur.
the jacket thing. It kind of balances out.
You got the
But
jacket.
say for Goku, he just out there with his pecs out. It don't work. It really
And he's
don't.
got bright orange pants. Bright orange pants.
For modesty.
Yeah,
You mean the regular pants that he has on?
like it wouldn't have been a problem, but I think it's because of so much red, and then we get orange, which is also in the red family. It's like he's really just like the red character. It's almost like it's just Super Saiyan God all over again,
Yo,
but just with Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Would you say so?
Oh, yeah, for modesty. The pants always pop up. It's like a cartoon leaf, but more dignified.
Gotta take his shirt off for Super Saiyan 4, but he gotta keep the pants. You always gotta keep
No,
the
no, no.
pants.
All the clothes just disappear, and then the pants come on because God insists that you hide your modesty. It's a holy dance and comes with holy rites. Part of that rite is getting a pair of baggy pants.
I like that. I love that.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Anyways, new
His
Super
fighting
Saiyan
style
4.
is way cooler though.
Yes, it is.
What does that mean?
Yes,
You
it
didn't
is.
see how he was
Monkey
running
arms.
around
Yeah,
and like,
exactly. Man
Oh,
went
yeah, that
full
was
monkey.
cool.
Yes, sir.
Swing his monkey weight around. Put a leash on that nigga. Ugh.
Oh
it's
my
cool though. It's
god.
like wild.
You just let that little nigga run around. That's crazy. Chi-Chi, get your pet. Chi-Chi, get your pet.
Hey, that's a crazy thing to say.
Wildin'.
All that fur, pet.
I will say, I know there's some color
Mhm.
issues, but even with like the color corrected version of GT, I feel like the mustard pants,
I don't like it, man. Yeah.
it's a bit much. I do like that Daima just went for yellow. Yellow's a little easier on the eye.
Orange. Well, orange, yellow. Yeah. You're good. You're
Yeah, it's orange, but it looks yellow in all the scenes where he shows up in the light. I don't know. What to say.
Oh, you're right. My bad. You're right. I'm thinking about it for a second. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, what?
The pants, in Diamond, when he's Super Saiyan 4, the pants kind of looks yellow in
They look
those.
In
yellow, really.
like it's no when it's in shadow because they're in a dark place. It is orange. It's definitely orange, but then those highlights pop up, and they almost look yellow.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I appreciate about Daima Super Saiyan 4? Goku just needed some
There's
time.
something you can appreciate about
He
it.
just needed time, you know? He just needed time. Stretch his legs, get a little warm up. While Super Saiyan 4 Goku needed 4 niggas to hold hands together while Oob was fighting some dude. I appreciate
What
that.
the hell are you talking
I
about?
appreciate
What the
that.
hell?
I
What's
appreciate
this
that
slander?
Super Saiyan 4
What the
Goku
hell?
just he
Do you
needed
not
that
remember-
time.
What floor you live on? What floor
What,
you
do
live
you
on
not
again?
remember? Do you not
Yeah, this is
remember
time to
that
go
part
further.
in the middle of the baby fight where he gets
I
dog
do
walked?
remember that, but that's not an issue. That's not an issue. He was just getting used to the form. It's new.
And then he ran out of energy, and they needed to buy some time to get
Yeah.
him back up to par.
Super Saiyan 4 Goku was running on
Yeah.
reserves. Super Saiyan 4 from Daima was running on reserves, and he still could pull it out. Woo, I'm just saying.
I'll be
I'm
honest.
just
No,
saying.
he
Goma was
got
not a good
turned
villain.
back into an adult.
What you said, Bucket?
Goma was not a good enough villain. That's why Super Saiyan 4 Goku had no trouble.
Okay,
But
hold
maybe
on.
he was a real threat.
Hold on. Waka. Even though he went from kid to adult, that wish did not include that he get his energy back. Also, you
Mhm.
didn't watch it, okay?
Yes, 'cause
For a
that
person
was-
who watched it,
I think I
Goku
remember someone
just
saying Vegeta.
he
Yes. Okay.
specifically sat there and said, "Yo, I don't have much time, energy, but I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna try to stall anyway."
That nigga screamed pretty loud for a nigga with no energy. I'm just saying. But, however, Super Saiyan 4 has more logic to it. Has more build up.
I'm just saying,
makes
my
sense.
Super Saiyan 4 didn't have to
tied
have the
into-
homeless
Let me
nigga
ask you something, Nika. Why is
to-
your Super Saiyan 4
to
called
block
Super Saiyan 4?
baby.
Why is your Super Saiyan 4 called Super Saiyan 4? Why your Super Saiyan 4 called Super Saiyan 4? My version has a nigga there. That's cool.
It was after
That's
3.
that's instantly a thumbs up.
You know what I'm saying? Your
Move
excuses,
is the
you know what I'm
rule,
saying?
all right?
You know what I'm
Your
saying?
stuff ain't got no nigga. Your stuff ain't got no nigga anywhere. So I can't. I need to see representation. Look, my nigga Oob right there.
That's crazy.
Mohawk
It's
hat.
almost as if Goku sat there and said, "Hold on, let me teach you about Super Saiyan real quick." Turned 1, 2, 3, and then 4 right in front of you. So I don't know what you're confused about, buddy.
Baby, look, you old Dragon Ball fan niggas are going senile. Y'all see the keys dangling, you're like, oh my god. Yeah, you didn't need to see none of that. But
He
you
didn't do that.
complained about the
He didn't do
Further
that with
Beyond
baby.
quote.
He didn't do that with baby.
He ain't need to do that with baby. He needed to get right.
Oh yeah,
with the
he needed so
4.
much help. He needed niggas to pull his tail out. He needed to go on a rampage. He needed Pan to cry in front of
that's
him.
fine.
He needed the pep talk.
Fine.
He needed 4 niggas to stand around
You
him, give him Super
call
Saiyan
that
energy,
good writing?
while Oob was
Well,
fighting
call
Oob
that
baby
good
by
writing.
himself. Yeah, I'm just saying.
To
saying.
be fair,
Hmm?
all that was happening because he was fighting Vegeta. Technically, I mean, wouldn't you think that Vegeta needs all that help to be taken down? The parallels between his first visit.
Do
to
you
Earth?
need help to defeat the Vegeta? You know what, South? That's a good. I'm sorry, South. You right. You do need help to fight Vegeta. You do, because Vegeta's a problem.
We need to jump the Prince of all Saiyans at all times. He should never have a fair fight. And you know what? He would say that himself.
Point is, good writing. You see that? You see how South broke that down? I'm quivering.
It's
nigga.
not about good or bad writing, because Dragon Ball Z already did that with Super
No
Saiyan. With Super Saiyan
ass.
Waka, it did it with Super Saiyan 2 and it did it with Super Saiyan 3. No matter how much you want to cry about it, they did it already. All it was doing was showing you, was not setting a precedent, but it was they're just keeping up with the custom. That's all they did. It's not good writing. Just say that, oh, I like how they tied my emotions or narrative weight to Super Saiyan 4 this time around. That's all you can say. They didn't do that with any other Super Saiyan other than 1 and 2. It's the only time they tied it narrative weight to the transformation. And it wasn't even Goku that first Super Saiyan 2. So I don't know what you holding on to, buddy. I really don't.
I'm holding on to good writing. All right, the narrative. There was narrative weight in 3. We had this discussion.
I'm just saying, South is right there. Okay. Was GT written
What
good,
the
South?
hell?
Oh, it has good parts.
Mm.
You know, there's technically the whole thing about Super Saiyan 4 and GT is that it's not just a transformation with a bit of like extra weight to it. Sorry, with a bit of extra oomph. It's supposed to be like the melding of the strength of the Ozaru with like a human heart specifically. And it's not really like a reward, but it's like it makes you your best self. That's why Goku's skin turns peach again, like it used to be in like really early Dragon Ball Z. It's why Vegeta's hair gets long enough to look like it did when he first came to Earth. It's supposed to be in your quote unquote prime. And that whole thing is like it represents a reversal of the situation that caused Baby to like engorge himself on like blood waves and take over Vegeta's body. Baby turns into the thing he hates the most. Goku reverts to like his best self in order to like match him. It's not super sophisticated, but stuff like that will pop up in GT all the time where they have a good idea and they grab onto it and they try to flesh it out. But then because it's so heavily formulaic, they kind of have to work around it after they introduce it. Nothing really sticks, There are no permanent changes to the status quo until the end because they got to come back for another arc. It's awkward. That's how I'd say it. GT is good, but sometimes it's awkward. There you go.
I agree. I think that's a perfect breakdown right there. Now, do me a favor and break down Diamond's Super Saiyan 4 for a second. Explain that one for me besides Fruit Loops, nigga.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention. Okay. So why is it called Super Saiyan 4?
Why not? We got Ultra Vegeta 1. You can call it whatever you want.
Stop it. Stop. No, stop. Stop, both of you. Stop. Stop. I want to hear that.
What did I say?
That's what Daima gives, just.
Stop. Stop.
It's another Super Saiyan form. It comes after 3. Logically, it could only ever be 4.
Also, again, because
and then
I like again because Waka didn't watch it. Again, he didn't watch it. Goku says, "Yeah, I was training for Super Saiyan 4 by myself. Just didn't know if I could pull it off or not."
So
he know it was a Super Saiyan 4.
So I want to say he said that he was while he was training, he felt like there was another like power beyond, but he didn't know how to tap into it. That's what he said. He never knew it was Super Saiyan 4.
Okay. All right. You're right.
You talking about Super Saiyan God, nigga? I don't know what else to tell you.
You talking about Super Saiyan God, okay. Bro. Don't worry about it. You hear him? Look, that's a denial. That's it right there.
Well, he doesn't know that God stuff exists yet.
He doesn't know about exactly.
So he feels that there's something there, but he doesn't know.
My man, God doesn't. It's not a concept. Nobody has a concept.
Divine intervention.
No one has a concept
divine intervention. And know what he said?
He doesn't mean as in holy. He means an outside force pulled the power out of him. That's what he means. He doesn't mean literal God.
Divine intervention.
You see how he clinging to it? You see how he clinging to it? Look at him. Look at him cling to it.
I just meant there's a wish involved.
Exactly. Look at the baby arms. Look at the baby arms clinging to the divine. Look at them.
Square up, nigga. I'm trying to do the Duke's up, man. Come on.
Great. Anyway, excuses.
John, my shit serious.
Excuses. Go ahead, because I feel like you haven't spoken and you wanted to say something, but we cut you off.
What was the question?
No. It's
Daima is worthless and not amounting to anything. See, he agreed with me.
You said Super Saiyan 4 and Daima is worthless?
Yes, it's worthless.
I don't think it's worthless. It's pretty cool.
It's just pretty. It's pretty cool. That's it.
That's really all it is.
It's funny because they gave him those ludicrous arms so that he could run like a monkey.
Yes, sir.
I love it. It looks awesome.
Like that.
Yes, sir. See, look, jingle keys, jingle.
The only thing that GT Goku ever did that was cool is when he punched Baby in the stomach, and then Baby looked up at him and said, "Yo, man, what was that?" And then Goku just looked him back, turned slowly, and then just knocked his ass out. That's the only thing GT Goku did that was cool. That's it.
I don't know. I feel
like Goku,
so he didn't.
I feel like him crossing Cell and Frieza's ankles in hell was pretty fun.
You know?
That's so cool.
Also, when he traveled through the Kamehameha wave to Dragon Fist, friggin' Omega
Mhm.
Shenron, that just ain't mean nothing to you. Ain't mean nothing to
Okay,
you.
listen to
That
me.
means something to me.
Okay, hold on.
That
There's
means
only
something to me.
there's only one Dragon Fist that I love. Okay, and that's the Dragon Fist from Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 3. When you are
Ride for the dragon.
Goku, Super Saiyan 3, right? You do the super, and
Mhm.
instead of doing the Spirit Bomb, he's like, yo, Spirit Bomb's fading. And then he absorbs it. And then does the Dragon Fist. That's it. That's all I need.
Wait, what?
I see
Ride for the
that.
dragon don't
You
count.
didn't see that? I have to show it to you guys after this. What? Wait,
You
hold
said he
on.
does the dragon fist and then absorbs a spear bomb?
Nah, okay, so when you play that game, when you have Goku, all right, so the way the game works is when you're making it, like when you're customizing the character, you can set like a special for everybody to like give them a super move, give them the transformation and all that shit. So when you pick Goku, right, and you're normal, I think if you do the Spirit Bomb, he does it, and then he transforms into Super Saiyan, and then he does like the finish that he does against Kibble. But if you're Super Saiyan, while you try to do the Spirit Bomb, he tries to, the super activates. He tries to do the Spirit Bomb, but it doesn't go through because you can't do you can't make the Spirit Bomb as a Super Saiyan because of the malicious heart. Is it called malicious heart? It's like something.
The killing intent.
Yeah, the killing intent. You can't do it because it
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Sasuno Hado.
Yeah, so he's trying to do the Spirit Bomb, but he can't manage it. I'm gonna find the video and attach it to this. Trying to do the Spirit Bomb, it doesn't work, so he has to absorb it, and then when he absorbs the energy, he's able to do the Dragon Fist. So the Spirit Bomb changes into the Dragon Fist when you're playing that game.
That sounds pretty amazing. But of course, the number one dragon fist will always be that tickle.
That's it.
Is that all you got?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yo, Goku, why he sold that hit like that? Why he did that? Why he do that?
Hit him with that side eye smirk. Just wipe the blood off. That tickle.
Mm.
Mm.
No, my favorite Dragon Fist is when he's
Dodge
Super
the
Saiyan
attack.
3. Like I'm not hating. Okay, I won't hate on Super Saiyan 4 like that. Not when it comes to the Dragon Fist. I do like how he does the Dragon Fist often. But for real, I really like when he Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist. That's like my favorite. That's it, South. That's it. I can't play this shit because I'm on a damn. But like that's it.
Okay. Well, that's good and all, but again, Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan 4 has its moments that are narratively important, and that's all I'm trying to say. Diamond Zone is just cool. That's it. It's cool.
Just like
And it
Super
would be
Saiyan
even
3 is just
cooler if it
cool.
looked- Super Saiyan 3 is not just cool. That had weight. That had weight because of everything that happened afterwards.
Yo.
That nigga Goku stalled for time when he had the ability to beat that nigga then, thus setting off a chain reaction.
Did he?
Having
Isn't that the
Vegeta
same thing that
then
happened in
saw that
Daima?
nigga.
The shit that you didn't watch?
No, is it Bucket? Is it?
Yes.
Wait, what are we talking about?
He said Super Saiyan 3 had narrative weight because Goku had to stall for time. Because he had the
And he
power
set
to
off a
defeat
chain
Buu,
reaction
but he had to
to
stall for
everything
time.
afterwards.
For Super Saiyan 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, Bucket. What is
And
the
then he
narrative?
stalled for time.
What is the narrative weight for Super Saiyan 3? Oh my God! Wait, Bucket. Did you watch all of Majin Buu? I forgot. Did you tell me?
I didn't watch like everything,
Not
but like
everything.
I played a game that explained it, so
Okay.
I don't remember him
Don't-
stalling for time though.
Okay, so what happens with
You gotta
Super
cut
Saiyan
that
3?
part out. We can't have our credentials questioned in any way. Make sure you edit that out.
No, no. It's fine. Cause he watched it. We gonna watch that shit. Don't worry. So what happens is Goku is training Trunks and Goten and teaching them how to do the fusion dance, right? But somewhere along while they're training, Bulma tells him, "Hey, Bobby's going around blowing up cities, trying to get us to fight him. I left the Dragon Radar back at home. Somebody has to go get that shit because to rebuild another one, it would take too much time." And now I'm trying to understand why Goku didn't just instant transmission to the house and do that. You know what? No, I'm just gonna move forward. So
Stop thinking about it. Don't think about it, gangster.
I don't think about it too hard.
I mean,
So
how would he know where it's been? He hasn't been in her lab.
fair enough. So Bulma's like, somebody has to go get it. Can't obviously it has to be one of the niggas who can fly. So she's like, Trunks, you gotta go home and go get it. And Goku's like, all right, why he's gonna go run and get it? Like dash as fast as you can, like fucking book it, full power. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go stop, get in the way of just intercept Majin Buu and Babidi, and I'm gonna distract them enough so that they can't sense that you're flying over to the house real quick and getting the Dragon Ring and coming back. So while he's there, he tells to Buu and Babidi, he's like, hey, listen, hey, you know what a Super Saiyan is? And then that's when he starts doing it. He does Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and the whole point of it is that he is amassing so much power and fighting with all of that it's just a huge distraction, and that they can't tell that Trunks is zipping and zooming back and forth to the lookout.
But there are consequences to this
Right.
huge boost of power.
Mhm.
Now Goku's time in the living world is cut extremely short.
Mind you, nobody
The other
knows
concept-
how
Go ahead.
that's how that works. Nobody knows how that works. I don't think Goku knew that's how that works. Nobody knows.
Mm.
Go ahead.
The other consequence, because consequence not necessarily in a negative sense, consequence is that now that he knows that he has this new transformation, he has to tell the boys how to achieve it too. Another consequence there, because the narrative weight for Super Saiyan 3 is everything that happens. Afterwards.
That's only in the anime, bro. That's only in the anime.
Okay, but still, he tells the boys Super Saiyan 3 is a thing. Go get it.
Well,
Vegeta,
not really.
in other
That's
worlds,
kind of
sees
just
this
dumb.
nigga with Super
Sitting
Saiyan
in
3.
sitting in the house, and they're like, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this and we just surprised the hell out of everybody?"
Yeah, their aura maxing when they come up with that. It's like, ah, man.
Sounds,
If we just come out with it, if we just hit them with it out of nowhere.
Right.
Actually, if we manage to handle this whole thing without even turning Super Saiyan 3 and then show it off afterwards, how cool would that be?
Okay, South, I'm holding you back, South. I'm holding you back, South. South, it's okay.
That's what they
They're
said.
children.
That's
South,
what they said.
They're children, South. South, they're children.
Yeah, but they
okay?
said that. They said that. They said that. You know they said that.
It's not their fault. It's not their fault that they sat there and said, "Yo, wouldn't it be cool if we fought Majin Buu or Super whatever Buu? If we fought him to a draw, and then we said, oh man, look like we're about to lose. Someone called the police, but not for me," and then turn Super Saiyan 3. South, I know. Okay, I know.
I'm just saying, like, it wasn't a legacy passed on. It was an idea they thought up in order to think of how cool they could make the fight. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say.
They really did that.
Anyways, the other consequence is Vegeta seeing that shit and being like, this nigga, Kakarot, this bitch ass, punk ass, fuck in the ass nigga, was having me thinking I was his equal when he had something in his pocket the whole time. That's another consequence of that.
Yo,
And
the
those
one.
consequences carry on through the entire saga, and even to some of the movies, Reborn, where they had the most wholesome bro moments in all of Dragon Ball.
Listen, we can do
But go
that
ahead.
at another time. Okay, do not do that another time. All right. I was just gonna say, one thing I noticed about Vegeta is that Vegeta's never the first to do anything. He's never the first to get a transformation. Somebody else gets the transformation, and then because he's a genius, he could just do it after that. Like once he sees it, he could do it. That's the strength that he has. The fact that Bucket was dying is hilarious, but it is a strength that he has. He is a genius, so he can just, you know what I'm saying? That's his strength.
It's just funny because you can tell how bad he wants to be the first to do something. He can't do it.
He wanted to be
And
the first
see,
to be the
this
Super
is
Saiyan. He did.
why- This is why I like. This is why I liked GT Vegeta, because he was pretty chill about not achieving Super Saiyan.
You know who was
But
pretty
when his
chill?
wife,
Daima Vegeta.
yeah. I got Ultra Vegeta 4. That's pretty chill.
Yeah, he was
That's
actually
chill.
pretty chill.
Ultra Vegeta 1.
I need you
He
Ultra
only
Vegeta 1.
mentioned the Ultra Vegeta 1 when he was talking to Goku, and he's like, "Oh, listen, you attain new power. Well, I attain new power that can become
That
something."
sounds like pride. That sounds like pride. That sounds like pride. To me, that sounds like pride. I don't know. That kind of sounds like pride.
That is pride.
Just sounds like
That
pride.
is that is pride.
Exactly. That's pride.
But
That's pride.
that
Vegeta with pride.
yeah,
Ew, nasty. Take that
that
away.
is pride. Yeah, for a
That is
second,
Vegeta.
Take that away.
Nasty.
you mean for a second that he says to Goku, but he didn't act like that the entire show? Come on now, stop it.
Ew. Pride on my Vegeta. Post cell. No. Get that out of here.
Huh?
Wait, what? He had
Okay,
pride in the
post
Majin
Majin
Buu.
Buu.
Oh,
Okay, post Majin Buu.
yeah, you confused South for a second there. Look at you.
So Sauce ready to take my head off. That's crazy. I ain't do nothing.
All right, listen,
Is
you
pride in my Vegeta? No.
damn. This Daima topic was your idea.
Long
okay?
last,
What do
I've
you?
ascended. That line goes harder than anything I've ever heard or seen ever in any media.
Oh wait, hold
Okay.
on.
Prince
You?
of all Saiyans.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prince of all Saiyans won't allow himself to be taken over by the primal mind.
Wait, you about to say something?
No, that's a quote.
South, you about to say something?
Oh,
What do you think?
I wasn't, but I just had a thought.
Hmm.
Should we count it as a small mercy that the Vegeta wasn't around to hear Goku when he was talking about how impractical the muscle bulking was for Super Saiyan?
I think
Because he definitely looked. He looked like he was like, yes, this will definitely secure victory. This is a great idea.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
Goku's
he
like,
did discover that. That was something that he did discover. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
It's like,
again, Goku
I
turned
mean-
around and was like, "Yeah, we could do that, but nah."
It's not a good idea though. You're strong, but you're so slow. It's not worth it. And I know Vegeta
Broly
knows
comes
it's a
over
bad
there.
idea. I don't know if he knows that Goku knows that it's a bad idea.
Hmm.
He probably already psyched himself into believing that Goku already figured it out, teasing him
Which he did.
somehow or some shit.
Which he did.
Yes, he did. So I guess he's just all that big forehead he got. That telepathy.
So Waka said, "How is Daima's Super Saiyan 4 narratively?"
Oh,
He was asking
yeah,
you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, he was
Oh.
asking you. Yeah, because you explained
well,
GT so well.
You could only get it by having what's that blue guy's name?
Glorio?
Because if I'm Glorio, there by Glorio, like following his gut instinct and doing the right thing. If it wasn't for that, that threshold would not have been crossed. So it's about the other key character of the story coming to his senses. There's your narrative. Wait. Got a better impression of Goku after
Just like the
everything that happened.
Majin Buu saga, Goku sat there and was trying to buy for time. That's not how he discovered it. How he discovered it is that he was fighting his ass off. All of them was fighting their ass off. And the Namekian, the old Namekian, comes up to him, does magic, and Goku's then able to tap in and unlock Super Saiyan 4. Now, this was power that, again, he had in him, but I guess he needed a little push to get it. Just like every
what I would have
transformation.
liked?
Go ahead.
I would have liked for them to at least like give us a one-off line of him feeling like he there was like another power he could reach. I really did not care about the surprise. If they had just at least, I don't know.
Hmm.
It just felt like in the moment, it just felt like such a crazy leap to get a transformation out of nowhere like that from some random character. Granted, he wasn't random, but like in terms of like how you usually get Super Saiyan and the Mechian giving it to him out of nowhere in the moment, it just felt so crazy. I wish they would have at least be like, oh man, I feel like I could go even further, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I would have been fine.
Yo, maybe
well,
I
then
think.
again,
Sorry, go ahead.
I suppose it would have to happen when it happens, since would Goku be the type of person to take something like that out of nowhere? Probably not. Him getting knocked unconscious and then getting a little pushover? Sure. Heck, you could even say it wasn't the fact that the Namekian specifically thought, oh man, you know what would help right here? Super Saiyan 4. But more so that as a Saiyan, when you nearly die and then you get brought back, even though Zenkai boosts aren't really a thing at that point anymore, a near death experience is always something that's going to push you a little further ahead as a Saiyan. So there's enough sandpaper to smooth over that stuff with all the other stories that have happened up until that point. Although it's not satisfying, like you said.
Maybe I don't think of it the same as the rest of you, as the two people in here who don't like that transformation in Daima. Maybe I don't think of it like you guys. I do not see that as a move that was given to him, that transformation that was given to him. I just don't see it that way. I see it as a man who trained himself to his limits and needed an extra push. Whatever that extra push may be, it was there that he was able to discover, or he was able to reap the rewards of his hard earned training. Okay, nobody in Dragon Ball just gets a transformation other than Super Saiyan God. You don't. Well, even Super Saiyan God was again to the limits, and then you get it. But nobody's just giving it to them on a silver platter, like because they didn't do nothing. It's never like that. They always train themselves to their limits.
To me, like, I get what you're saying, but to me, it's like the fact that without that Namekian, he probably would have never reached Super Saiyan 4 in that moment. It feels like it was given to him. Like the fact that the Namekian needed to be there means that Goku would have never been good enough in that moment to reach Super Saiyan 4. So it was not a handout, but it's like it was like kind of like it was kind of given to him. That's the best I could describe it. Just because in that moment he could have never gotten it. If they said like if they had made it known to where he could have gotten it, it just that the Namekian helped speed it up, I would have been fine.
Mm.
But they didn't say anything about Super Saiyan 4 beforehand. They even mentioned a transformation at all. They wanted to do the whole fusion bug thing where like they trick you. So they didn't really explain nothing, and that's why I didn't really care for it too much. I still like the form. I just don't like how they introduced it.
Okay. All right. Um. Wait. Is Waka good? Waka? Am I? Yeah. You used to.
Hmm. About
to come back. I have to end the recording. I don't know how, but I have to edit that out. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. This is me saying something. What? It's like 53 minutes in, 30 seconds in. When I'm playing this back for myself, I gotta cut that out. Excuse me 1 second.
Scared the shit out of me.
Hold on. So is that it? We're done?
Okay. Did he come back?
No.
No. Okay. It's like 50 minutes in. About to hit like an hour and a couple minutes. I think we hit the end of the conversation though. I would like him to come back so we can say our goodbyes though. But he did say it was a thunderstorm. So I don't know. What would we wait for him to come back? Silence.
I suppose so.
I wanna you gave me the clip, but I wanna try to see if I can cause I was gonna record this shit myself. Cause shit, any reason to start up Budokai 3 again, I'll take it. He's back but muted. If he abuses himself, that noise starts up again, I'm gonna crash. Oh God. Oh Lord. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it down just in case. Yo, Waka, you good? Yo, Waka, you good? Nah, I think he. Hey, yo, South, what is your profile picture? What is that? Ace Combat 2?
That's right. Picture of the disc of Ace Combat 2.
If only that shit spun around. You could probably do that shit.
Maybe.
Like when you're talking, it spins around.
Mm.
Yo, if you got the PNG of that, I could do that shit.
Okay, I'll check if I still have it.
Yo, Waka, you might really have to. He can't. No, he don't. Got the mic. Mic is muted. South, not South. Waka. Waka, can you speak to us? Say words. What I was gonna say was, yo, he might have to just switch back to the headset real quick, just so we can.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
He's
We hear you.
returned.
Yes, old Mike. Here.
Old Mike. Well,
Old Mike.
I was just saying, I think the conversation has hit its end. Unless you have some more, anything more.
I wanted to talk about one more thing, but we can leave that for the next one.
Maybe for the next one. Bad. Okay.
You
no
might
problem.
forget what was it.
Nah, type it. Type it in the chat.
Oh,
type
right
it
down,
in the group chat.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I was just gonna say that it felt like it was given to him narratively because almost every transformation had something before that it could pull from to say that this isn't something just come out of his ass.
I'm getting
Every Super
mad.
Saiyan transformation.
All of them. Okay, sorry.
All of them have the first one. Have the first. All of them have the first one to pull from. 2 to 3 all have the first one to pull from. Realistically, there's a 3 because there's a 2. And that just makes sense to
WAKA,
me.
the only ones
But
that were
4 being so radically different.
driven were the first one and the second one. That's it. There was none of the rest of the transformations were narratively driven. So for you to keep coming back,
Super Saiyan God was narratively driven. Yes, it was. Super Saiyan Blue, not so much. But it's understandable and fair that a Super Saiyan God would have a Super Saiyan transformation, considering Super Saiyan God is nothing but a base form odd key.
WAKA, don't use that one because that one is like given to him, right? We're talking about ones where. Hold on. I started this by saying because you said narrative, right? You keep bringing in a narrative thing in there, and I'm like, WAKA, look at the regular.
Wait, did you start recording again?
Yeah. We're still here. No, I'm gonna edit all that stuff out later.
Okay.
The downtime, yeah, I'm gonna edit that shit out. What I'm trying to say here, WAKA is saying, he was mentioning the narrative part, right? Narrative, and when it comes to Daima, given to him, right? And I'm like, WAKA, the only Super Saiyan forms that were narrative, first one, second one. Talk about Ultra Instinct, that was kind of, I feel like Ultra Instinct was just given to him. And then he didn't even get to keep it in the anime. Super Saiyan God, given to him. The Super Saiyan God Blue, we have no idea here about what the hell that was. That was just some transformation that they did. You told me that they trained for it. You told me that they did, it was just a vigorous training, and then they just get it. Like I know you ain't. Hold on, I know you're not looking at me telling me Daima's transformation is worse than Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue is a joint that they parade around to this day, and they just got it. It was just something that they just have.
Okay.
Can
First
any
off,
of y'all tell me that they trained to get that? Can you tell me that with
I'm not gonna look at Super that much. I'm not gonna look at Super that much.
Stand on 10 toes, look me dead in my eye and say they trained to get Super Saiyan Blue? Anybody?
Isn't that literally what happened? Like they went and trained with a god and developed control.
My man, don't talk to me. Talk to WAKA. WAKA's like the narrative man. And I'm saying Super Saiyan Blue had zero, had nothing, had negative narrative.
This is a crazy.
I'm saying that there's at least an explanation.
There's
at least some form of crappy. It's crappy, but it's still an explanation. I can
WAKA, give me the explanation of Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. I can say logically in my head that's a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. They can already turn Super Saiyans.
WAKA, give me the explanation of Super Saiyan 3. Give me the explanation of Super Saiyan 3, please.
That's just the next level of Super Saiyan 2, which was the next level of Super Saiyan, the first one.
Yo, WAKA, Super Saiyan 4 and Daima is the next level of Super Saiyan 3.
No, it doesn't even look like it.
See, I like how I use this. I use.
You heard those niggas go.
I don't think.
Nah.
The Super Saiyan 4 is like, from the way how Daima made it seem, it doesn't seem like you could just train hard and get to it because they needed an Namekian. So it does seem like it is a bit different from the normal Super Saiyan. So that's all I can say about it.
Okay, my beef ain't with you. I could take that easily. My beef is with
That's
Waka because
crazy.
Waka's
That's
putting way too
crazy.
much weight
That's crazy.
on it.
My nigga, excuse me if Dragon Ball has done nothing to give me peak until this new shit came around, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I should turn my
Yo, and
motherfucking brain off,
I
nigga.
I just wanna say this again. This is coming from a man who didn't even watch this shit. That's who's getting at me right now. That's the one who getting me annoyed. It's why you didn't even watch it.
Okay. Okay. Nigga, uh, Bucket, can you, Spouse, Bucket, can you, excuse it, can you tell me right now that anything I'm saying is the craziest thing you've ever heard, as y'all who have watched it?
I think it's crazy because we were about to wrap this up.
Super Saiyan
We
4
can,
is, it doesn't really. Uh,
it doesn't amount to
it don't
anything.
mean
It doesn't
nothing.
amount
Yeah,
to
it
anything.
don't mean nothing. It don't mean a damn thing. It really in Daima it don't mean nothing.
Es-
In GT it meant something.
Especially,
In Daima
okay.
it just to make everything look red and cool and flashy and be monkey. And that is a part of Dragon Ball I do like, but that's not why I like Dragon Ball
I
completely.
like how
So
you can might take out the word red and you can say the same thing for Super Saiyan 3.
What?
It was
Okay, okay, okay,
Return the
he
okay.
Monkey,
had
Let
blue
me,
eyes.
flashy. Like
but again, all Super Saiyan 3's narrative weight happens after it. It doesn't come at the end of the fucking series.
nobody says anything about narrative. Wait, you talking about? You hold on. You
No,
said
but for it
narrative.
to
Yeah, I see what you
Sorry,
mean
mean.
something.
sorry. My bad. No, it's not that nobody said anything about narrative weight. We're talking about the narrative weight when it comes to the transformation itself, not afterwards. So Waka, the afterwards part it doesn't matter.
No, I
It
think I
doesn't
know what
matter.
he means. I think it's because Super Saiyan 4 just comes at the end. So it's like it literally doesn't mean much, especially because it's used against Goma, who has regeneration.
Mm,
So like everything he does is actually just like null and void. It's
mm.
just literally all just to look cool, but he doesn't actually do any meaningful damage to Goma because he can
Yo,
regenerate. That's a separate problem with Daima. But with at least with Super Saiyan 3, he has it early on and he does use it periodically throughout the season. So I
mm-hmm.
guess that might be what he's talking about.
And there is
I don't.
issues with it.
Okay, hold on,
Go.
Bucket.
It doesn't beat
Don't cover
Boo,
for this man. Cause don't
Vegeta.
Bucket. Don't cover for this man.
This nigga.
I do agree
This
to,
man
an
said to me.
extent.
This man said to me. The Super Saiyan 4 seems like something he was just given. So I looked at him and I said, Super Saiyan 3 seems like something that was given. And he's like, no, but the narrative weight comes afterwards. And I'm like, no, I don't care. If it comes afterward, it don't matter. Both of those 3 and 4 both come
I
from the
can
same
excuse
place.
it.
Well,
They both come from the
well,
same
the
place.
Can
key
be
difference is
They
excused.
both come from a place where he trained off screen and he gets it now.
Oh, Vegeta and
okay. The
that nigga
difference.
Goku trained off screen for Super Saiyan 2.
Say again?
Nobody's complaining. Nobody complains about that.
Say it again.
Go
Say it
ahead,
again. Whoa,
Bucket.
say it again. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
Me or him?
You. What do you say?
Me? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
saying Super Saiyan 2 for Goku and Vegeta came off screen. Nobody's complaining about that because that's something that just makes sense.
Because okay, hold on.
You know what? Yeah.
I don't think anybody complained about Super Saiyan 2 because it's a different environment, right? You kind of just take the slop, you enjoy it, you eat it, nobody cares, right?
I
I think the reason why Super Saiyan 2 and in turn Super Saiyan 3 still makes sense is because there was a
Mm-hmm.
7 year time skip. But
Mm-hmm.
with Daima, that's like a couple months, I think.
Wait, hold on.
You
No,
know,
no. Super Saiyan 2
I thought it
doesn't
was like
matter.
2 years.
Super Saiyan 2,
it was 2 years?
no, nobody bats an eye at Super Saiyan 2 because Gohan already did it. If Gohan could do it,
Right.
then Goku and Vegeta could do it. That's the leap in logic there. You don't have to leap that hard.
hmm
okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But again, with
Was
Super
it 2 years for
Saiyan 3,
Daima?
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know. It depends on how old Trunks was because at the beginning you're at like his
It's his birthday
something
party.
birthday. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
They didn't have the growth spurt yet.
growth spurt. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, Super Saiyan 3 is sudden appearance can be excused because of everything that happens afterwards.
No, it
Because it's
can't.
not
Nope,
the
nope,
end of the
nope,
series.
nope,
Yes, it
nope.
No, no,
can.
I wouldn't
Yo,
Because
agree with that.
there.
hold on. I'm not.
No,
No,
it's that's a thing that.
no.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Waka,
ahead.
no. Judge them by their transformation. Don't worry about nothing that came afterwards. Judge them about how they attain that transformation. And I'm telling you that they attain that transformation off screen. Your problem is that supposedly, what happened? Supposedly, they know this supposedly. He got the he trained for it off screen, and then now he just gets it. That's what you're telling me, and
And it's not relevant to the plot
you're
at
telling me
all.
Super Saiyan 4 originally, he didn't train off screen. Something that they showed you his journey through getting that, and it had his emotional pose, and it had everything looked flashy, looked cool, all that stuff, and you appreciate that. And I'm like, that's fine, you can appreciate that, but then you look at 4, and you're like, this 4 is not my 4, it's different, and therefore I do not like. And I said, but Waka, the transformation of 4 in here is like it's like any other transformation in here in Dragon Ball.
Okay, so
you gotta give me something more than it's not the Super
I
Saiyan
just,
that I got at Super Saiyan 4 I got at home. You gotta give me something more than that, bro. You really do.
my nigga, it's not. It's I don't see it as it being like that. I just don't. I don't think it's the
I don't
same as
think it's the
everything
same
else
either.
because not only does it's just radically different,
Hold
but
on,
it's just
isn't that
the
my
fact that it's
wait, hold
Super
on, isn't
Saiyan.
that my argument? That it's not the same. So why you looking at it like that?
No, no, you're saying that it's not my Super Saiyan 4, so there's an issue, but there's no difference between how he got this transformation
Isn't
compared
that
to
how
everywhere
you're
else.
saying? You're not saying that? I was trying to summarize what your argument is. That's not what your argument is?
No, my argument is that it isn't the same. It really isn't the same as everything else because whether things came before or after, it's something I could say. Okay, well I can see this happening. I could see Vegeta against Super Saiyan 3 happening, and I thought he was not supposed to have that shit ever. But hey, listen, he had it, and I'm like, okay, okay, this I can see this happening.
Yeah, you can see it happen because again, the leap in logic between Goku having it and then him getting it is not a, you're not worried about that.
Crazy. It's not insane.
It's not the same, yeah.
But then there you bring Super Saiyan 4 here, and it looks like Super Saiyan 4, and it has, and again maybe it's going back to Super Saiyan 4 at home. It is nothing that it has everything in the design that is Super Saiyan 4, but it doesn't have none of the weight of the design of Super Saiyan 4 originally. This nigga has his tail. Why does this nigga have his tail? Why does this
See,
nigga got fur? Why
okay,
does this nigga got big arms?
I like how when
Why
we
is this
talk
nigga
about the other
red?
transformations, you have nothing to compare it to. But we talk about Super Saiyan 4 here, and all you doing is comparing it to something.
So all the other transformations look like Super Saiyan. Super
What?
Saiyan God,
I
Super
don't
Saiyan is called
even
Super
under
Saiyan God, Super Saiyan for crying out
I
loud.
don't understand what looks like Super Saiyan is. I don't know what that's supposed to mean here.
Old hair, spiky aura. I look at Super Saiyan 2, I'm like, yeah, that's an evolution of Super Saiyan the first.
Super
I
Saiyan
look at
4
Super
don't
Saiyan
look
3
like
and I'm
Super
like, his
Saiyan,
hair
so
just
then
got.
what are we saying here?
Why are we calling it Super Saiyan 4?
Why are we calling the original one
One.
Super Saiyan 4?
Why are we calling the original? It's original one. It's even Super Saiyan.
And
It's
that's
actually not
the
even
end of the
a Super
podcast.
Saiyan 4 transformation,
It was
but
nice
because it. Okay,
talking to you
yeah,
guys.
nigga,
It was
yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga. That's crazy. Go ahead, cause I have to feed the dog. It's been 2 hours. I gotta feed him. Go ahead. Oh yeah, we supposed to say something? Uh,
anyway, like I said, it was a
Absalom
nice.
Mundos.
It was nice talking to you guys. It was a nice. Listen, it's a nice first episode, okay? Because this nigga Walker done said Saiyan 4 ain't really Super Saiyan 4, ain't really Super Saiyan, and that's where we're gonna end it.
No, it's not.
Please say your goodbyes, everyone.
But it's
Bucket,
not. South, it's not. Ain't it?
well, Bucket, just go ahead, just get in there.
Um, Still don't respect Super Saiyan 4 and Daima. But I do think it
That's
looks
my goat
cool.
right there. Half goat. Right.
Waka,
Sorry,
please
Bucket.
finishing lines.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, everybody. Absalom Mundos. For watching, if you're watching this. Uh, I know Dragon Ball fans don't read, but they should be able to listen. My opinion is right. Blacks is wrong. Excuse me. Any final words?
No.
South.
Momentai, everybody.
And
Tip your waitresses.
all I'm gonna say is Waka ain't shit.
Oh.
Okay, shit. Okay. Super Saiyan 4 and Daima is awesome.
Also, sorry for the collapse of my mic, everybody. It does this thing where it implodes sometimes, and I have to beat it like my ex-wife.
And I
Anyways,
have to remind myself once again that I have to edit around that part, or people are gonna get a rude awakening when they listen to this back. But until
please,
then,
thank you.
W podcast.
peace.
Yes, sir.
Peace.